Why, hello there, Indies. Mike from Canada. You said you were unshaven. I think I have something to say about this. Like, this is maybe unshaven. Maybe. I don't know. Other Mike, you're telling me that it's a bit shameful that I don't play more games. And you're right. I do agree. I need to play more games. It's not that I don't play any games. I do play racing simulators, and that's what I'm most interested in making. It's also quite difficult for me because I'm trying to take my indie development um, path seriously. And to me, that feels like if I'm working 40 to 45 hours at work, which has nothing to do with my indie stuff, and I only have a limited amount of time, say 20 to 30 hours to do my indie stuff, I don't really want to fill that with playing games. Now, if I was doing indie full time and I was doing 40 to 50 hours on indie stuff and, I could squeeze in 10 or 20 hours on gameplay, then that would be a whole different story, but I don't feel like that's the way I should be moving forward. Um, Anthony was talking about whether he should be doing a longer term project like Planatia or some other smaller things where he does some market research thing. And while I don't have much to offer since I haven't been doing this very long and have not actually been successful yet, uh, my game plan is because I want to make a racing simulator, and that's going to take me years, likely, especially with the math. My game plan is to work on small projects for 3 month stints, go back to the main project, keep working on that, come back, do like another 1 or 2 month project, or maybe 3 months, and get that out, and just keep making these little projects to hopefully sustain myself to continue working on the big project. That's my hope. At least until the big project is making enough money from it that it can sustain itself, and then I'll just make little projects just for fun. There was some comments about Linux subsystem for Windows, which is actually named completely backwards. I agree that's what the name should be, but the actual name is Windows Subsystem for Linux. How that name is what it's called is beyond me because it is Linux running on Windows, and it is actually pretty nice. My framework does work on all three major desktop platforms, and thus I do use the Windows subsystem for Linux quite a bit. So that might be something worth checking out. I'll put a second stamp on that. Anyway, guys, until later.